Welcome, creatures of the night, to Lovely Little Dolls, a Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition Chronicle. I am Leah. I will be your GM for this adventure. And here we have our players. If you'd like to introduce yourself and say who you'll be playing.
My name is Lee Gelwix, and I will be playing Ezra Delaney, Malkavian Sculptor.
Hi, I'm Cyril, and I'll be playing Jack, a Brujah financial guy. Don't worry about it. Don't ask too many questions.
My name's Jeff Zappin. I will be playing Chris Jenkins, aka Null Void. He is a Tremere hacker.
And this will be episode 1 of this chronicle. This chronicle will have multiple groups of PCs that will have intersecting stories, and our story will all take place within the Camarilla domain of Washington, D.C., in present day. So, if we'd like to get started, night falls. You all rise from your slumber, wherever you're staying within the domain of DC. But almost as soon as you've awoken, each of you gets an alert on your throne that Prince Pierce has requested your presence. You know Prince Pierce to be the Ventru Prince of DC, a very long time sitting monarch. And unfortunately for a lot of you, a child who has taken a little bit too much interest in you. What are each of you doing when you get that message?
I will report to my regent that the prince has summoned me.
Regent Stratton is currently unavailable, but his secretary does take your message. His secretary is, of course, another of your fellow Tremere apprentices, who has landed one of the more unfortunate jobs in the Chantry.
What order are we doing this in?
Whatever you like.
Sure. Then I'm going to look at my phone immediately after waking up, sigh heavily, and, well, get dressed and get ready to go.
Okay, I will probably wake up, ignore my phone for a while, and actually show up late because I was busy sculpting with one of my current pieces.
All right, so you've all been summoned to what you know is Prince Pierce's usual court gathering site. It is a very well-tended house in Georgetown, where you've all been before, and probably not enjoyed the experience. But you've all been told to report as soon as possible, and it really doesn't do to keep the prince waiting. When you arrive, you are shown through the door by a ghoul whose name you don't know, and who doesn't bother to introduce themselves. They look at you with mild contempt, which you wouldn't really expect from a ghoul looking at an actual kindred. But all of you, unfortunately, are the new kids. You all arrive in the parlor where the ghoul shows you to, and the prince is not here. Ezra is late, but no one seems to comment on it yet. And so you run into each other. You've all met each other in passing before. You probably know each other's names, but you've never really all been in the same room together, least of all been gathered together on official business. Whatever that official business is.
So, you know why we're here?
I don't got no
something.
clue. Actually, Leah, are the ghouls, still in the room?
No, the ghouls have left the room.
Okay. Did you guys get the look of that fucking ghoul at the front door? He was looking at us like we were fucking like chewed gum underneath a bench.
Most disrespectful. I have half a mind to destroy his.
Oh, no. They're not even worth it. No, but it just rubbed me the wrong way, you know? Like, look, you know, I've been around the block for a little bit. Maybe not here, but elsewhere. And, you know, I deserve some respect, you know? And, what's up with this?
Most
So,
unusual, it is.
So, did either of you get told why exactly we're here?
Not a clue.
I didn't pay very close attention, but I just saw that I was being summoned.
Man, I wish I didn't pay as much attention as I do. You know, my life would be a lot easier if I didn't. Maybe I should just throw the phone out. But, who are you guys again?
Oh, I'm Ezra.
Ezra?
And I'm Chris.
Chris? Alright. Jack, by the way.
Yes, that's right. Now it's
So,
coming back. Yes.
So you guys from around here or something?
Yeah. I mean, did most of my work up in Baltimore before the big event,
Big event?
the turning.
Oh. Fair. And, what about you, Ezra?
Ezra, yes. I am a rather prominent sculptor in the DC art scene.
Prominent.
Yes,
My
work has been featured in many a gallery.
Alright, prominent, but, by who? I've never heard of you.
Well, since my turning, I've been using a pseudonym.
Is turning the word that we're using now? I thought it was embraced. Maybe I'm just a bit behind the times or something, I don't know.
No, I think you are the one that's correct, actually.
Whatever.
Oh, well, well, thank you. So unlike you two, I'm not from around here, I'm more from up north. I came here on holiday and I just fell in love with the area. So,
That's
well,
amazing.
yeah,
Very brave of you.
I know, right? Fucking martyr.
They think
But,
I was blind.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, where's his grace? He's usually not late.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, his time is his.
Well, sure, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a bit... Like, I look, I'm not gonna blame him for wanting to make us late, because that's a bit of a power move, and you know how princes are. But at the same time, like, you know, there's only so many hours in the night.
And as you
This is
are
true.
all complaining about the prince's lateness, a door opens and a woman walks into the room. She is fairly tall, has black hair pulled back into a ponytail, and is wearing dark sunglasses. She looks at all of you and says, in the most resigned of tones, "His Grace will see you now." And then she turns on her heel and practically storms out of the room the way she came. And leaves the door open for all of you.
Well, I go through.
You.
I follow last.
Okay, I guess I'm in the middle.
And in the next room, in a throne-like armchair, awaits the young Prince Everett Pierce. He is small and dwarfed by his chair. As you have already been aware, the prince is a child. He appears to be around 10 years old. But he sits with the dignity of an elder, and swirls a glass of blood in his hand. Or at least you assume it's blood. It is red. Prince Pierce is small and well-dressed, and he looks at you with a smile. And that smile makes your stomachs turn a little bit. He holds out his hands and says, "Ah, my citizens, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be on time."
Yep, Your Grace.
Grace?
Your Grace, please.
Well, this is just wonderful. I'm so glad to see all of you. Wow. Let's see. Monsieur Fortier, it is good to see you again.
It's 40 but it's good to see you too, Your Grace.
It's so good to see you again. I've missed you in the few nights I haven't seen you.
Sure.
And Mr. Delaney, the Harpy's wonderful child. How is my Harpy? I haven't heard from him in at least 20 minutes.
That is unlike her.
And Mr. Jenkins. Interesting. My sheriff speaks very highly of you. Begrudgingly. He doesn't like the fact that he has to speak highly of you, I don't think.
Well, I am doing my best.
I'm sure you're doing your best. Oh, this is simply wonderful, my citizens. I am so glad to see you. I have a job for you.
Yeah?
What can we do for you?
We live to serve.
I'm sure you do. So, before we get to the official business, how are you all settling in? I wouldn't want you to be out of place in my domain.
Well, I'm doing well. I had a place in Chevy Chase not too long ago, but I haven't seen it in a little bit. I've been settling in that condo unit downtown. It's great. It's great.
Wow, those are expensive. Gee.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but it's close enough to the action, and I don't want to live. I don't want to live out of a box,
Of course not. It's unwise to live in a box.
Yeah.
Things are the same for me in my loft apartment. I was able to black out the windows so that I am not disturbed during the day.
Good. Minding the masquerade, I'm sure.
As well as can be expected.
Of course.
And, as always, us Tremere, we tend to take care of our own. And
flock together like penguins. I love it. And you're always in your little suits like penguins. It's wonderful. It's simply wonderful. Anyway, so I have some work for the three of you, and I thought you three would just be the perfect ones for it.
Is that so?
It is so. Now, on to business. One of my citizens, a member of Clan Bruja by the name of Rosalind Barker, was supposed to report in 3 nights ago and has not been heard from since.
Okay.
So, you want us checking in on her or something?
I have her address, or rather my sheriff has her address, and I'd like you to make sure she's all right for me. Make sure she hasn't fallen into slumber or exploded. I don't like it when my citizens explode.
Do they explode frequently?
I've been prince for 180 years. It has happened several times.
You know what? Sure.
In any case, I hope none of you explode. I would be very disappointed if any of you exploded. You know, I'm very fond of the three of you.
You know what, Grace? I also, too, would be disappointed if I were to explode.
So we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Completely.
Wonderful. Well, get on with the not exploding. My sheriff is 3 rooms over. I'd like you to speak with him. He'll give you further details.
Sure. Just, leave it to us.
Of course, you're dismissed.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
That 3...
Yeah.
Is the other individual still in the room with the sunglasses?
She is not.
Okay.
There is an open door that leads to a hallway.
Okay.
Yep. I go that way.
I follow behind and look both ways once I get through.
Are you heading to the door 3 doors down as you were instructed?
Yes, but before we get there, I want to look into the hallway. Is there anyone there?
Not currently.
Can I close the door from the room that we just came from?
Yes.
I do that slowly.
Okay.
As I, close the door completely, I'm just like, fucking, I hate that little rat shit bastard so much. The way he makes me feel is just like my skin crawls whenever I shouldn't say that in his own domicile. That's rude of me. Also, he can probably hear me because you know how elders are. But at the same time, sorry. I need to compose myself.
Let's continue on. Let's go. I'll continue to walk to the 3rd door and knock prominently.
All right.
I'll follow behind.
You knock, and after a moment, you hear a voice familiar to you, Chris, saying, "Come in."
All right. I will prominently, or very, very prominently, open the door and usher the others too.
I follow behind.
Inside the room, behind a desk, is Sheriff Vance Stratton, who, Chris, you also know as your regent and your mentor. He looks irritated. He often looks irritated. He looks at the 3 of you and says, "I see His Grace sent you my way."
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I suppose you'll be wanting what information I can give you on Miss Barker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
if you wouldn't mind.
That'd be helpful.
I have an address for you, which is also her last known location. Presumably her haven, though she may have had others. She has been known as absent for 3 nights now, but she could have been gone longer.
I mean, is this a common thing that she does?
Not common, no. She's very active in the... He waves his hand dismissively. The drama of Elysium.
Fair. Yeah, sure, let's get that address and we can poke around. Actually, the question, if not for nothing, but if you're the sheriff, and this isn't me questioning your skills or anything, mind, but, if you are the sheriff, how come you haven't checked out her house yourself?
I had intentions of sending my deputies. His Grace specifically requested that I send you. I don't know why, and I can't say I agree. But His Grace is as a god in his own domain.
Yeah,
and we do as he
got
says.
That right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give us the address, and we'll be over there in a jiffy.
So he gives you an address in Cleveland Park, right on Wisconsin Avenue, about a block down the street from the Washington National Cathedral. And he says, I'd like if you'd report to me by the end of the night. And if you don't report back, I will assume you are probably dead with whatever happened to her. So, if you don't want me getting that idea, be prompt with your reporting.
Sure thing.
Fair
And
enough.
try not to cause too much trouble while you're out there.
Oh,
I know
please.
you're not my experienced investigators, but a man
Sure,
can
but-
have standards.
Oh, I'm sure that we're gonna fit your standards. You know, we can. We're good.
Mr.
Right,
Jenkins,
Carving into the wall.
Mr. Jenkins,
Yes, sir.
keep things in line.
As always, sir.
Do not make me have to clean up after you.
Of course, sir.
Ezra, what the fuck are you doing?
You look and you see that he's actually done a serviceable black spiral by accident.
Ezra, what?
Mr. Delaney,
Let's
Yes.
proceed.
I thought a nice addition to your room.
No, Jenkins says here that we gotta go, so let's go.
Yeah,
Okay?
let's do that. Yes.
get out of my office.
Let's.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
He just glares at the three of you until you leave.
As we leave the room, I basically give Ezra like a give slap on the back head. It's like, what the fuck you doing?
The walls were so boring. I couldn't take
fuck-
it.
So you have I'll turn to Jack and be like, so do you have like an Escalade or something? You seem like an Escalade type,
Like, what would I drive around town with?
or be driven. I figured you'd be driven.
No, I drive myself.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah.
okay.
You know, sometimes the simple things are good, you know? But,
Well,
I got
wasn't sure if we were
a,
getting Uber or what? How we're getting there?
no, I mean, if you want, I can take us there, but, I mean, how far is it from where we are, anyways?
It's the middle of the night, so traffic isn't too bad, but, it's probably about a 20-minute drive from here.
Okay. No, I got a caddy.
Okay. Oh,
You know,
Yes, I was wondering how we would get there.
you know, it's not like the fanciest thing, but it's, you know, mid-80s. So, you know.
well, let's head the direction then.
All right.
You head out to Jack's car. It's not a great car. It's pretty old. It's mid-80s. But it drives,
I take good damn care of it, though.
it drives. It gets you around town. And that's useful because there's no metro stops in Georgetown.
So you
And
have
no
to,
one wants to walk or take the bus. No self-respecting kindred takes the bus.
So do you have to add that lead additive into this one, or does this actually take a lead?
No. It does take unleaded. Also, not for nothing, but I don't think that we've had lead in gasoline or in gas since like what, the 70s?
No, in the 80s, they still had leaded gasoline.
Well, no. I mean,
Okay, good.
I haven't checked, but it's been running this entire time, you know.
You would have heard a knocking.
Yeah. Or let's assume I would have heard one.
Yeah.
And so, you drive off to Cleveland Park. There's not a lot of parking on Wisconsin Avenue, but someone give me a perception plus investigation to find a good parking space.
First roll.
2 successes.
Oh, difficulty 6, by the way.
Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes. So, you find a parking space. It's not on Wisconsin Avenue, but it's on one of the neighborhoods right off to the side, and it's only about a 2-block walk from where you want to go. And honestly, in DC, that's not bad.
So we should totally use this one because we don't want to park like right next to what we're investigating. That would be bad.
No.
Totally.
That would be a little overt.
Totally have chosen this spot on purpose.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, it's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
You know, a little walking never killed nobody. Not like we can get tired.
Blisters
Okay.
on your little vampire feet?
I mean, God, I hope not.
It would take quite a bit to do that.
I think at that point, when your skin just, like, be sloughed off instead of, you know, blistering.
Yeah.
It would shred. It would shred because you wouldn't get the same cooling.
Mm.
So,
Oh,
you come up to the apartment building. It is apartments over what appears to be an Indian restaurant. The restaurant is open. It is open late. There are a few people in there. These stairs, if you go to the side of the restaurant door, there are stairs that lead up to the apartments.
okay. Are there any cameras in the area that we can see?
Make me a perception plus investigation difficulty 6.
Oh, I'm gonna activate Auspex already. Now that we're in the building.
Okay.
Okay,
Heightened
3
senses.
successes.
3 successes, you said?
Yep.
So, there are cameras, but none of them appear to be pointed at the apartment steps.
Okay.
There's one pointing towards the front of the restaurant, but it doesn't seem like a security camera. It's almost more like a doorbell camera.
Okay. All right, we should be clear, guys.
Alright, who wants to take point?
I have activated my Auspex. I will move forward, if you don't
All
mind.
Not at all. No, you go right ahead.
Gonna look around to make sure no one heard that.
Make me another perception investigation. No, perception alertness. Make perception alertness.
Okay.
For me?
All 3 of you, if you'd like.
Okay.
Sure. And,
2 successes.
let's see. How do I use roll it again?
Three successes.
Whew.
4. Alright. 2 successes.
2 successes. So we had 2 from Jack. Was it 3 from Chris?
Yeah, 2. 2 for me.
2 from Jack, 2 from Chris, and how many from Ezra?
3.
3?
3 if it's difficulty 6.
It is difficulty 6. 6 will be the default
Okay,
difficulty. I will specify if it is not difficulty 6.
Cool.
So, you all do notice there are some young people walking around the street. This is a relatively popular commercial area. A lot of people live here. A lot of people are walking around here in the later hours of the night. There are a few who seem to have heard what you said. Some of them are giving you a look. If you'd like to make me a perception plus empathy to try to read into that look.
Okay. Three successes.
3 successes. So, have you ever found yourself walking through town wearing a particularly outlandish outfit? Maybe you're wandering DC in cosplay, and the normies spot you. And they're giving you this look that they don't understand a word you're saying, and they think less of you for it. Maybe they think you're a LARPer.
Ears open. Hey, Ezra, why don't you just, let's just go up, okay?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's.
And
So
I
you
look
had
back,
a-
like, I look back to Jenkins and I'm just like, All right.
So you head up the stairs. It leads to a small hallway where there appear to be 3 apartments. You were given an apartment number. The doors are all closed.
Well,
I'd like to put my ear against the door and see what I can hear through it.
Make me a perception alertness, difficulty 6.
Okay. Well, I got a 10 and a 1.
Yeah, honestly, you can't really make much out. It's a relatively thick door, and if there's any noise, it's not very loud.
I don't really hear anything, which is unusual.
Why is it unusual? Maybe
I don't know.
she's
I would imagine I'd be able to hear some kind of rustling of motion or something.
What if she's not home?
Oh, that's a good point.
Remember, the sheriff said that she has a couple places, or maybe she'll have a couple places. So if she's not here, maybe she's somewhere else. But before we try anything else, Jack wiggles the handle.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked.
Okay. Now, before we go in, is there anything anyone wants to do?
You know, do your thing.
I think I'm fine.
All right. I open the door.
All right, so inside the apartment is a mess. It looks like signs of a struggle, not a bloody one. You don't see blood anywhere, but a struggle. There is an overturned couch. There is a TV that has been not fully knocked over, but knocked back into the wall. The living room that you enter into doesn't have much in it besides that couch and TV.
Can I do a check to see if there's any, like, dust? Basically, like, how long maybe it's been like this?
All right, make me a perception plus investigation, difficulty 7.
Sure. You said investigation, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me just type that in. This is not a good roll for me, but hey. Hey! 2.
2. All right. So there's not a lot of dust. If it has been like this for long, then it hasn't been very long.
Hey, you guys think something's happened here? I mean, look at the place.
So I mean, even though some people can be messy, I don't think usually this messy.
Nah, something went down here.
Yes, I would agree.
All right, I'm gonna look around again for any cameras in the apartment.
So you're looking for cameras? Okay.
Yep.
You know roughly how these sorts of things will be laid out, so I will give you a choice between perception investigation or perception technology. If you make the technology, your difficulty will be 7, investigation will be 6.
We'll go with the investigation. One success.
All right.
You see me looking along the walls in the upper corners of the thing, maybe looking for a bear near the television, you know, maybe like a hidden nanny cam.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jenkins, what are you doing?
I'm just looking to see if this brouhaha had any cameras.
So you
that's
do
good stuff.
find a camera. It appears to be transmitting wirelessly, but you're not sure to what.
Oh, this could be bad.
What?
Does anybody here have a phone?
Yeah, why?
Yes.
One that they have gotten recently.
Like,
Yes.
how recently? What?
Does this
Stop
have
being
a-
cryptic.
does this have
What's
a-
going on?
Does this have a USB port on it?
It does, yes.
Okay. Well, first I'll do the easy thing and look around the apartment for a laptop or a computer that the person we're looking for might have had.
So, make me a perception plus investigation, difficulty 6.
Two successes.
So, in a bedroom off the side, the only bedroom, it's a 1-bedroom apartment, but in the bedroom you find a laptop sitting on the floor along with a mattress on the floor. The laptop is turned off.
Okay. Then attempt to turn on the laptop.
All right? The laptop can be turned on, however, it is locked.
Okay. Can I do a wits computers to break into it?
How are you doing that?
Wait, is it physically locked or digitally locked?
It has a password.
Okay, then I'll reboot it and go in through the BIOS to try and boot it into safe mode to then unlock it.
Okay, give me let's see. Make me an intelligence plus computers.
Okay.
Difficulty 7.
All right, -1, 2 10s. So that's 4. Okay, so do 1s remove a success
Yes.
or remove a 10?
They remove a success.
Okay, so that's still 3 plus 4. And do you re-roll a second 10 or no?
No.
Okay, 5 successes.
5 successes. All right. So yeah, you get into the settings of that computer, you boot it up, and you manage to boot it up in a way that you can bypass the password, and it brings you to a rather sparse desktop. But there is an icon on there for the living room video feed.
Okay. Then we'll look to see if there are any logs from the previous nights.
It looks like a continuous feed, but there are separated recordings.
Okay.
Make me a wits plus investigation.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you find logs over the course of the past few nights. There is a log from most of the logs in the most recent nights are entirely uneventful. They show a motionless living room. But you get to a log about 5 nights ago that shows what is presumably Rosalind sitting on the living room couch. There is a loud sound, and the camera feed cuts out. The camera feed resumes, somewhat shakily, about 20 minutes later, showing that empty living room in a disarray. You may not have gotten the faces of her attackers, but you did get when it happened.
Yep. All right, we're looking at 5 days ago, and either someone mundanely disrupted the camera feed or mystically did it.
So, the camera was, Rosalind's?
Yes.
All right.
I'm also going to try and see if I can track to see if the feed was intercepted or diverted, checking the network traffic.
All right. So make me a Make me a wits computers difficulty 6.
Okay. So that'll be, yep. One, two, three, four, three.
3. All right. So you check the network traffic, and it seems as simple as someone knocked down the Wi-Fi network that the camera was connected to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like this was hijacked, but it does look like someone decided to attack and knocked out the network before they came in, just in case. So we've got 5 days ago was about the time of the attack.
And His Grace said that she hasn't been around for 3 days?
For at least 3 days.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, like, maybe he had no use for her before then, but I'm just trying to get a timeline here. So no one noticed for 2 days. I think we might have lost Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha, you're back.
Ah, there we go. We got Jenkins.
Yes.
It's okay. As I was saying, we'll edit that part out.
So yeah, it appears that 5 days ago, I mean, we're kindred. It you know, us going missing for a couple days isn't necessarily notable, but yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to establish, you know, I like to talk out things, you know?
So most likely we should probably check to see if anybody, I mean, so what were our instructions again? Were they to find?
So we at least locate where she might have gone, cause yeah. So I mean, so we got a starting place, right? It was about 5 days ago.
Yeah.
We know that there's cameras outside. Maybe we can get some access to what they're seeing.
I mean, we could try.
I mean, like, you seem to be all into the whole computer thing. I barely know how to turn my iPhone on or whatever.
Sure. Before we leave and before I turn off this computer, I'm guessing I have my own.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I mean, we can try to. I mean, this is probably hooked up to the internet, so I can try and just hack into the backbone, try and hack into the system downstairs.
That you can.
So we can try. I can try and see if I can access it from here.
Make me a wits plus computers difficulty 7.
Okay. There's a 1. There's a 9. 1 success.
1 success. So it's a struggle. It doesn't go as smoothly as you'd like. It doesn't go as without a trace as you'd necessarily like. But you do manage to get into the Wi-Fi network downstairs and get into their camera. It's not a well-defended Wi-Fi network. It's a little restaurant. It's a little family-owned restaurant.
Okay, and then try and see if there's any notable, you know, again, go back, try and see if they logged instead of, you know, because I know they don't always, but see if they've got logs from the recordings from that time period.
Let's make a luck of the world roll. Roll me a d10.
9.
They do have recordings.
Okay. And I'll bring the other 2 just in case they might see something that I don't.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the recordings from that night. Um, I'll put it on like double time or something because obviously we don't have. Because so the time period, was it earlier in the night or later in the night?
It was earlier in the night.
Okay, so we could go from like beginning of the night when when it would have been expected to that period. We'll go at like 1.5 speed just to be able to both cover some extra time as well as not hopefully miss anything.
So, you follow the logs. The recording starts for the evening around 5 p.m., so there's a lot to get through. But around 9:38, a group of people walks into the apartment, and they look... They're not dressed out of place. They're just wearing jeans and t-shirts. It's perfectly seasonable. They're not wearing masks. They don't look that unusual, but they do look a little bit nervous.
Okay.
And they're carrying a duffel bag.
Yeah. So, 2 guesses as to who it might be. You know, I'm putting at least $1 on the weird sketchy group with a duffel bag.
Yes, I would have to agree. They are quite suspicious.
Okay, so we at least have something to go by. We might be able to ask some questions downstairs now that we've recognized to see, because most likely if they planned this ahead of time, it wasn't a spur of the moment thing, they probably did scope out the place, maybe ate or had something downstairs prior to this.
I mean, maybe, but we could also just ask them straight up if they saw them go in or they just saw them, period.
Right.
Like, you know, let's not jump the gun here. We can go down, we can talk to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The group of people that you saw looks like a group of 3 men and 2 women. They look to be a little older than college-aged. And while you're sitting here at the computer, could everyone make me one more perception plus alertness check? Difficulty 8.
Ooh.
Do 10
Can I spend a willpower for 1 automatic success?
Yes.
Do you 10 count twice?
Ooh,
10s count twice, yes.
Alright, 2 successes.
I still failed because I got a 1.
Yeah, same here.
So, Chris and Ezra, this flies completely past you. But Jack, as you're glancing around the room, you notice there's just a post-it note on the wall with a hastily scribbled symbol on it that I will post here.
I was gonna say, I take it off so I can get a better look at it.
There's what looks like some sort of alchemical symbol on it.
Can I roll a cult?
You can.
Well, I'm just like, what the fuck is it? Ezra, you're weird and shit. Can you see what this is? And I hand it to you.
Anyone who would like to roll me an intelligence plus occult roll, difficulty 7.
Okay.
Wow. 2 10s, a 9, and a 7, and an 8.
Hell
yeah. Let's see. Does ritualism count?
No.
Okay. Then I got 5 successes.
All right. So, Jack, how many did you get? Jack, how many successes did you get?
Jack?
None. I didn't.
None. Okay. Ezra, how many did you get?
Do 10s count as 2 of them?
Yes.
Then I got 7.
Okay, and Chris, you got 5?
Yes.
So, Jack, you're not into the occult. You don't know alchemy. You don't know what any of this is.
I don't care. Again, I got people for that. These two, you know?
Chris, you do recognize this as the alchemical symbol for sulfur.
Oh no.
Ezra, you recognize this as, again, the alchemical symbol for sulfur. You do remember that it is often used in association with the concept of hellfire.
Yes, it is often used in the context of hellfire, sulfur is.
What do you mean by that? Jenkins, what does he mean by that?
Hellfire would be, I'm guessing, then associated with demons.
Yes.
Like what fucking...
Like occult. Just
like, no, like again, but like, are we... Like, seriously?
Yeah. With Auspex, do we smell any remnants of sulfur here?
Who has Auspex activated?
I
do.
can't activate it now.
Okay,
But since
everyone
we
who
already had it,
everyone who has Auspex activated may make a perception plus alertness check at difficulty 6. Anyone who does not have Auspex activated may make the same check at difficulty 8.
Sure.
two successes.
3 successes.
None of you smell anything.
Dicebot really likes me tonight.
None of you smell anything.
Okay.
It's supposed to smell like eggs, right?
Yeah, it would smell like rotten eggs. Probably, I'm guessing it smells more like curry up here.
It does smell a bit like curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of that.
No, it's rather odd that there's no smell.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a good thing there's no smell, you know? Maybe,
So this might be a good time to report back.
Yes, proof of life.
Well,
no, it's not proof of nothing. I think we should, before we do that, go downstairs and check in to see if they saw the people come up here, you know? On top of the fact that, you know, the night's still young. We can still go with that. We could maybe find where they went. I mean, you guys got that, you know, the power that allows you to see things, right?
Yes, we do.
That's 5 days ago.
I don't know how this thing works.
All right. Yeah, let's. Why don't we ask some questions downstairs? See if they. Somebody might have remembered seeing them show up in maybe a certain car. Or...
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
All right.
So I
do another quick scan around the room just to see if there was anything else that stood out.
Make me a perception plus alertness, difficulty 8.
And Ezra would like to just kind of tear the place even more up than it was, and see what leads he can find.
How many?
Three.
3 successes. So, you find, honestly, not a lot. This place is pretty sparse. It looks like Rosalind wasn't exactly rich. But, you know, there's 2 types of kindred. There's the kindred who sleep in mansions, and there's kindred who sleep on bare mattresses in cheap apartments. Rosalind was the latter.
Okay, I'm gonna toss in my backpack the Rosalind's laptop, just in case for further investigation. But yeah, let's head downstairs.
And before we do that, Ezra, you said you were going to tear the place up even more, didn't you?
Yes.
So, what exactly are you doing?
Flipping the mattress, flipping the couch cushions, just kind of being extra thorough.
Okay.
And probably hyper-focusing on it.
So, you flip the mattress, you flip the couch cushions, you flip the couch even further than it already is. And I would like everyone to make me a dexterity plus, let's see, a dexterity plus athletics check as you hear a sudden beeping.
Oh,
heck.
I don't like this, Leah.
1 success.
0 successes.
2 1s and a 9, baby. Let's go. I already had a minus going to this because I don't got no athletics.
Yeah, same. I got 1.
So, Ezra and Chris, you hit the deck. Jack, you just don't really react fast enough.
Wait, what the?
It's just a beep, 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 boom. As couch stuffing goes flying everywhere, you are all briefly blinded by a bright flash of light. And it's an extremely loud sound. No one takes any damage, but, if people didn't already know you were here.
Can I, make a roll to see if I enter fugue?
Make me a willpower roll.
In response to that, Jack's gonna yell, "Jesus fucking Christ, what?" And, not take it too kindly.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes.
2 successes. So yeah, you hold on to yourself for the moment, but you're a little shaken.
We gotta go.
Yeah, you know what? Screw the interviews. Let's just get the hell out of here and tell the sheriff. Okay, let's go.
All right. Do you still have the post-it?
Did someone grab the
Ezra has
post-it?
the post-it. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
So you scramble out of there. As you're rushing back to your car, you hear the sound of sirens because this isn't an especially rich area, but it is very close to a police station.
Yes.
And it is an explosion a block down the street from the National Cathedral.
Right. So, yeah, let's get in the Cadillac and let's get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Yes, let's.
And I punch it.
All right. You punch it and you punch it and then you brake because there's a car in front of you, and then you wait for the stoplight, and then there's another car in front of you because this is Washington, D.C., and the traffic is awful.
Do you want me to make, like, a driving check for this or anything?
Make me a dexterity plus drive if you really want to get there fast.
Hey, look, I actually have Dotson Drive, so, like,
Hey.
this could
Yeah,
work.
why not use them?
Yeah, exactly, this could work. I mean, it could also just blow up in my face just like the couch, but, you know. We'll get there when we get there, you know? Alright, there we go. I got, what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is 6.
Alright, 4 successes.
4 successes, all right. So, you make an absolute ass of yourself weaving in and out of traffic. You get a lot of people honking at you, but boy do you make good time going back to where the sheriff
hell
is.
Yeah. I didn't
You
do this
probably,
until now.
a couple traffic cameras flash, you probably picked up a few traffic tickets, but you got there
sure.
really quickly.
I didn't think of this until now, but can I have, Virginian plates?
Yeah, that's
Hell
very
yeah.
common.
Mm.
Also, just, man, traffic tickets in DC are expensive. The ones that are $40 in Maryland are $100 in the city. But you're a vampire,
Lovely.
you've got money.
Well, again, I have people to pay for that for me.
Yeah, also, hopefully you don't have your legal identity linked to the car.
No, God, no. What do you take me for? Some anarch or something? guys don't know anything
We're
about
proper
it.
Camarian citizens here. Thank you very much.
Look, I've got the adjectives to prove it. I'm a proper Cammy and all that.
So, you book it back to the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Here, there is actually a parking spot. It's 3 blocks away, but that's good in Georgetown. You know, anything less than a mile walk is a pretty good parking space.
After getting out of the car, just slamming the door, Jack just breathes in and out and is like, all right. Next time, Ezra, can you check to see if there's fucking explosives and things that you're gonna be running around or throwing around a room, okay? I know that's nonsensical.
Oh, yes.
I know that's not a thing that we should be checking for, but can you just do that for me next time?
If we make a habit of things like this, then certainly.
Look, you know that we're gonna have to make a habit of stuff like this. Where the prince is taking he's taking an interest in us, and you know what that means, right?
Where's new toys?
Yes, unfortunately. Yes.
Yeah, where's new Chew toys? And you know, he likes to ride them for all they're worth. And so this isn't gonna be a one-time thing. So if we're gonna make this work, be a little bit more careful. Also, like, do you have like ADHD or something? Cause like you just can't keep your hands to yourself. You know, you're carving spirals and fucking the sheriff's office. Yeah.
Well, we can talk about that later. Let's.
We got 3 blocks.
Yes,
What else
I'd
we
be
gotta
happy
talk
to go
about?
over.
That's true. But then again, we should probably not be talking like about this stuff in transit in the middle of Georgetown.
I mean, I'm gonna look around to see if there's anyone around us.
There are people around. There are a couple
Okay.
people giving you that same disdainful look.
I want to look back at them and just be like, "What the fuck you looking at?"
They're just like, oh. They just walk away very quickly. They go to the other side of the street.
I'm like, "Yeah." See, that's how you deal with them. Fucking tourists. Anyways, yeah, sure. I mean, what else do you want to talk about? It's a nice night or something. Stars are out, I guess.
Well, we could bring it back to the case. What do you think happened? Or why? We know what.
Well, again, not for nothing, but Jenkins did have a good point. We probably shouldn't talk about this in public. You know,
This is true.
normies and all that. So, yeah. How about them Red Sox? Why is there no parking closer? You know, like I get it that it's like, you know, crowded and all, but like. think
Just
that,
the joys of DC.
Yeah, but you think the boss would be able to spring for something a little bit closer, you know? Hell, I would learn to parallel.
Garage.
I mean, I'd learn to fucking parallel park if there was a place closer, you know?
Oh, you absolutely had to parallel park. It's all street parking. Unless you want to go down the way and, you know, pay $25 an hour for parking.
Pay? No. Disgusting.
So did you hear about that engagement?
Which one?
The music person and the football player.
No?
No? Okay.
And you arrive at the happy little house in Georgetown.
Oh, thank God I don't need to learn about any of this shit. Okay, let's go. Open the door.
So you open the door. A ghoul, who doesn't seem to have been expecting you this time, is just like, ugh!
Oh,
This
hey,
way.
No.
The parlor. I didn't expect you to come back this soon. I'm not even sure I expected you to come back.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah,
What's,
that's
You're
Touching
welcome.
no. What's your name before, you know?
Hmm?
What's
Oh.
your name?
I mean,
It's okay. I won't bite you specifically.
I sure hope not.
No. So, what's your name?
I mean, my name's Drifter. Or at least that's what the prince calls me.
I was just gonna say, is that like your Christian name, or is that like, your cool, like, edgy name? Because I know.
Look,
some
buddy,
people
I've
got-
been a ghoul for like 70 years to that guy. That's the name he calls me.
Were you Drifter the entire? You know what? This is unimportant. We got things to do. Can you point us to the prince?
I mean, we should probably go to the sheriff.
Oh. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Sheriff Stratton's in his office.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
All right.
His door. Yep.
If anyone asks, I showed you to the
doors.
parlor. If anyone asks, I showed you to the parlor. He just steps outside, pulls a joint from his pocket, and just starts smoking.
Okay.
Fucking Drifter, man. Do you think he had that name the entire time? Like, how many years that he's been with Prince?
I don't know.
Like, could you imagine someone in
if
like
so.
like someone in the 50s with the name Drifter? Like, even then, that was probably very like what's the word? Gauche?
Derogatory?
Derogatory.
Was it not?
Well,
Calling someone a drifter?
Well, explain to me why that would be derogatory.
There are connotations.
Oh, what's the connotation? You know what? No, continue. What's the connotations? I'm curious.
Well, personally for me, drifter just sounds like someone who is a not quite hobo, but still along that same. It feels like it is a historical term that we take for granted. Let's put it that way.
Kind of like John Rambo in First Blood.
Yeah, but he's
Sure.
freaking cool. He's freaking cool though.
But is he?
Yeah. I mean, he does everything. Like, he is a Vietnam vet who got a lot of the.
You're saying John Rambo is cool, not Drifter's cool.
Who's Drifter? No, that guy? No, he's fucking lame. Like, again, he was the one that gave us the stink eye when we came here the first time.
Right.
No, John Rambo is fucking cool, an American hero, I tell you what, but Drifter, again, like, I kind of want to find out what the prince called him in, like, the 50s.
So,
it couldn't have been
so
Drifter.
you know the original ending for that first movie was not very upbeat.
Well, it's not an upbeat movie. Have you seen it?
And so you reach the sheriff's office. The door is closed.
Knock again.
You hear a heavy sigh, the shuffling of papers, and come in. Sheriff Stratton sits behind his desk. He has a bottle next to him that, it looks like a whiskey bottle, but the glass he has is vaguely blood-colored, so who knows where these elders get their things.
I mean, frankly, I'd be more concerned if it wasn't blood.
He looks up at you and says, back so soon. Why do I smell gunpowder on you?
So what had happened was never mind.
Yeah, no.
We have a timeline. We were given, apparently, Rosalind, at least we assume it was Rosalind, left a clue as to a next step. There was an alchemaic symbol for sulfur left at the scene on a post-it, and there were 3 men and 2 women who were responsible for the incident.
I see. Any information on the 3 men and 2 women, then?
No.
Do we have an issue with anarchs in the city?
From time to time.
No information yet about the people. But we figured if there was any... Where's the post-it note? Who has the post-it note?
here.
Ezra, yeah.
Yes.
Because
You can see right here.
Yeah. So, because it might have a mystical connotation, wanting to report in early, report in often, and we will be more than happy to continue to follow up on the thing, but there was an explosion.
An
Does a
explosion.
reference to hellfire mean anything to you?
Nothing I like.
But there was a small explosion at Rosalind's apartment.
All right. We'll have to do something about that.
Well,
There's no videotape because I have the laptop that was connected to the nanny cam in the apartment. So there are no logs of us being there. So that's good.
What state did you leave the apartment in?
A mess.
So there was an explosion, and you're leaving a mess of a kindred's apartment for the cops to investigate.
well, to be fair, it was a mess when we found it.
It really was.
It was like a flashbang, not a whatever the normal kind of grenade. They are explosions. So
I think it's called a grenade.
Grenade, yeah.
Fragmentary.
But it was more of a nuisance than a destructive grenade. At least, was it destructive?
I mean,
I'll get another team on it
my
then.
eyes.
All right.
But it looks like your standard break-in and robbery. TV was knocked over, sofa was knocked over. I mean, whoever did this went to pretty good lengths to just make it look like your average break-in, but then left a surprise for us.
All right. I'll get another team on that if it's needed. The lot of you... Well, if the prince wants this to be your job, then far be it from me to refuse my prince. I may not like it, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So, over the next few nights, get me more information. But in the meantime, in case you were caught on camera, lay low for the night. Go do something else.
Will do.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
Turn to Jack and be like, so do you know anyone who deals with explosives?
I could poke around.
Okay.
And Stratton's phone buzzes. He looks at it, scowls, sighs heavily, and says, His Grace wants to see you.
Oh,
We are popular today.
did it say why or just?
He never says why.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know why I asked.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the
Yeah,
other
sure.
room.
Appreciate you, sir. And we'll go the opposite way from.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Back
Down to
parlor.
the prince's throne room. As such, it's really more of a sitting room. It just has one chair that's a little bit bigger than the other ones. And it
Bigger
looks
chair
even
for
bigger
tall.
because the person sitting in it is about 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah. Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Ah. My favorite little citizens, how are you? You smell.
Yeah.
Ezra picks some couch fuzz off of his shirt.
Do I detect mold? And gunpowder? Not gunpowder. I'm not
Syntax?
familiar with these modern explosives.
You probably are close.
Probably close. Yeah. Probably close.
Yes.
How did it go?
It was enlightening.
Oh, I hope it was.
Yeah.
We do know a timeline. Rosalind's been missing for approximately 5 days.
Oh, well, that's dreadfully unfortunate to hear. I was hoping to enjoy her company sometime soon. So you really have to find her. I will get impatient.
Of course.
In the meantime, there's someone I needed to talk to for me.
Oh,
Very well.
Who, Your Grace?
There is a follower of Set who owns a club down in DuPont Circle. She
Okay.
is being a bit of, shall we say, a bother about feeding rights.
Okay.
And since the sheriff has suggested you lay low for the evening, why don't you do me a favor and go a little bit clubbing?
So,
Of course, Your Grace.
you want us to talk to her. What is your expected outcome?
Ah, yes. Let's see. I was hoping that you might be able to... Well, she's been stopping a few of my citizens from feeding at the club chains she owns. So, I would like you to sweet talk her. I would like you to sweet talk dear Immaculata and tell her that this is her chance to loosen up before I bring down the hammer.
Okay.
Yep, sure thing, Your Grace. We can,
Wonderful.
we can do that.
I hope you enjoy yourselves. Her clubs are lovely. I'm not allowed in generally. I have to sneak.
Yep.
She likes to make a big deal of not allowing me in. I don't like Immaculata.
I don't blame you, Your Grace.
That is quite disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful. Disgraceful, one might say.
So
The woman
are
has
they-
no respect for the natural order of the Camarilla. No respect.
Are they
Well,
an independent person or are they
An independent, yes.
Okay.
Most of the Setites are.
As
Except
is
the
their
ones that are
way.
with the Sabbat. I
Well,
tolerate her presence within my domain because she maintains excellent feeding grounds for my citizens when she's not being disagreeable.
Sure. Well, we should probably start heading that direction, Your Grace.
Wonderful! Have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoy yourself. Have a bite to eat. If she tells you you
Sure.
can't have a bite to eat, have a bite to eat anyway. You can say I told you to.
Okay.
Sure.
Very well.
Anyway, go on.
Yep. We'll be.
Oh, yes.
We'll see you when we see you, Your Grace.
Wonderful. I'm sure it'll be soon.
Turn around and
Okay, and we head out.
You head out.
on the way to the car. Jack's just like, fucking. He's setting us up, but I don't exactly know why.
I think it's to see if we screw up, how we screw up.
Yeah, you think? But I mean, like, fucking, like, you know what? I don't know. Sure, let's just go there. Let's go there. We do the thing. We can leave. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Sure. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. And as we are so sure that it will be fine, I believe we'll be fine another time. And that brings us to the conclusion of episode 1 of Lovely Little Dolls, and I hope you'll join us next time as we continue on to Immaculata Boyle's DuPont Circle nightclub. Have a good evening.